Howdy folks, DirtxNapxDan here. Today I'll be taking one of my favorites here, Kumbhakarna, into Conquest. All because, well, I got Rip Van Kumba as a skin the other day for winning the game. That was pretty high five. I'll also be going along here with a Jingwei tier, which is DirtxNapxDan, Daji, and Nuwa, up against a Vulcan, Kurnos, Asano, Nija, and Bacchus. So again, just kind of working my way back into Conquest here still, trying to get a couple good games in a week of it, and then, doing a lot of YouTube and whatnot research, there's also some Twitch streaming and so forth, just see what other people are doing, see what the pros are doing and all that good stuff. It's been really helping my game out a lot here, and hopefully we'll see some of that here today as I reflect back on my match here with Kumbhakarna. Speaking of YouTube and Twitch, I will be starting streaming Wednesday nights 8 to 11 on Twitch. You can find me there at DirtxNapxDan with the underscores in between and also underscore PS4 at the end. See the link down below here. You also have to forgive me tonight because I am fighting off a little bit of a sore throat here that's sneaking in on me, but I got a cough drop in, I got a drink handy if needed, so hopefully we'll be all good to go on that, but you might get a few more throat clearings tonight than normal. So I've noticed that as of late, the thing for support and carry to do is to come out here and start at the damage buff, do your buffs first, and then go out to lane while your assassin and mid stay in mid, and solo is just solo. So we got Dan, DirtxNapxDan there over in solo lane as tier. In hindsight, not the best pick for a guy because he's kind of not really a meta, and Dan's working on learning him as a new god here. So meanwhile, me and Jingwei, we're getting our dance moves on. Meanwhile, Tier's got his own dance moves going on over there up against a Kurnos in solo lane. That would ends up here giving Dan some problems, especially with trying to learn a new god and not going up against an atypical, or going up against an atypical, there we go, I can talk sometimes, solo lane opponent in Kurnos. Kurnos being able to attack at range and in melee makes him an interesting choice for a solo lane opponent. Here, yeah, I did go the wrong way there. You call it that. I forget exactly what that was about, but yeah, I just kind of oh, I'm going the wrong way. So come out here, and going up against the Bacchus and Asano, and I just wanted to let the Bacchus know right off the bat there that yes, you're not going to get to the end of your belches if you're going to come in on us and do that. I'm going to trump you on that, which I was quite happy about here. But we come out, and Jingwei and I are not in comms. I'm only on that with Dan. We get the match started here, and right away, I'm feeling pretty good about the way things are going. Right there, I had just seen those two cramped up beside the wall, and I caught Jingwei out of the corner of my screen, getting the flanking position on him. I knew that drop a yawn in there, she drops her whirlwind in right behind him, so as they wake up and try to get away, they both walked right into it. So I was pretty happy about that little combination there. Jingwei and I seem to really get into a pretty good groove with each other here in the early game. So at this point, I just kind of wanted to, make them think that maybe I was running in the jungle, but I wasn't. Just testing the waters a little bit, see how they react to me disappearing. So at this point, I'm down a little bit of health, but, I'm just sticking around to help out. Let's get some damage on those minions and then get back out. Jingwei calls for the retreat. Yep, I'm all good. I'm all good. I'll drop back here a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and be right back, because it really looks like she's got things under control up there. So I'm going to come back, and we're going to start buying the boots here now. And also grab... Oh, what was the name? I don't know. The Oracle Chalice? Chalice of Oracles? Something like that. Should have looked when it was on the screen, and then I couldn't figure out which screen I wanted to look at. So therefore, I still don't know the official name of that. But getting back to the match here, I am panicked because I look up and I see a low health Jingwei, and then I see her go down to Baka. So I was not happy about that, but let's get back out and see if we can make amends for that. So, we're down 0-2 now. I'm just kind of waiting for the row of minions here because I didn't want to be inefficient with my ability there. So ability-wise, normally I've a lot of times don't play Conquest, so I maximize other abilities first depending on the game mode. But it seemed like Conquest that leveling my 1 or square first seemed to be the more appropriate thing to do. So me trying to learn the warding system, getting wards out, still working on that a little bit. It's mainly at this point just remembering that I have it type thing. Like, oh yeah, I have that and I can do that now. I can't walk over a buff to save my life, but we got there. All right. But I got one of my wards up here because I know wards win games. As I'm learning the rules of Smite, I think that for me is clearly falling into. I can't believe I missed that there, but clearly yeah. I thought I had him, and I was just a little slow on the draw there, and missed him with the ult. But he had beads anyway, so it wasn't happening. But I still should have hit him with it. So I got to work on the aim there. Lost my other train of thought on where I was at, but hey, let's just move on with where the game's at. And if we get back to it, we get back to it. So here, Dan was like, I'm just getting ripped apart by this Kurnanos now. The jungle's in on me, and I'm making this run from, tower on my duo lane the whole way to his tower here on solo lane to get over to try to save him. And I was surprised that he actually stayed alive for all that. Under tower, turtled up, but, defended well. So we come over, Daji and I both come to answer the call. I just wish I had an ability to save, my life here, but nothing I could do but just get up there and be in the area. Thankfully, Daji was able to drop him here, and we're able to help Dan out a little bit here in lane and kind of reassess things. But this is what I wanted to do is, hit about that level 5 to 7 and be able to rotate out of my lane and start roaming the map here. I need to be able to go to spots like in the middle here to help Nuwa, although I get to read about it here and I'm like, yeah, there's too many guys right there for me to handle. It's still early in the game, and Nuwa's in full retreat, so let me just go back and see if I can't help the tower here. And now we got some guys crashing in here on center lane with me. What can we get going on here? We get a root on Bacchus, but not in the tower circle, but we throw him up with the ult. He lands. Can I get anything else on here? Just trying to get a basic attack in, and for the life of me, that guy was a shifty little one. Couldn't quite grab him then. I look for the belly throw, but no, he stays to the left, and I go to the right. But can we get the root in? There's the root, and Dan finishes him off. That took longer than expected. But hey, when you got a good wiggle on, I appreciate that. I am I'm a wiggly one myself. You can ask certain people; they'll tell you. I can be hard to hit when I got that right groove on, especially with Ra and his extra movement speed that he gets with his abilities. You can just kind of really get your groove on. You throw your circle out, start slowing people down, throw a blind out on top of that. Here I'm like, okay, Dan, I'm gonna leave. He's like, Kurnanos is coming after you. I'm like, it's all right. I'm gone. I'm like, wait a second, really, Kurnanos? Really? You're gonna ult me, who's firmly under tower. You're not gonna be able to drop in and finish me because I'm Kumbhakarna. So yeah, that was a bad use of ult there. That was not the right play. So learning lesson for you there. Anyway, I called the gank right lane there. Called it too late. Should have called that a little bit earlier on that procession there. But it does pull over Daji and Nuwa into the jungle here, and Daji starts mixing it up there in the corner with Kurnanos and Nija. Dan comes in to join. Here comes Nuwa and Vulcan. Meanwhile, I'm coming over here to help out Jing Wei on this side because she's in the jungle dancing with Sasano. I figure that those guys got that handled pretty well since it's been going on for such a long time. I'm coming over here, but I'm trying to keep an eye on what's going on over there as well. Here we come in. Can we drop this Asano? There's a belly bounce on. Can I get the root? Oh, he's still got his beads up, and he's going to slip away. Oh, that didn't stink. I thought I was going to be able to come in there and sneak that out. So, but anyway, I'm going to come right back in, and oh, hey, what do I find? Let's see if we can clear this up here and let Jing Wei know I got a little present for her. So, meanwhile, also keeping an eye on that other side of things. So Dan got killed. You know, he's got to take the proverbial dirt naps. It's okay. So me calling gank right lane got Dan killed. That did amuse me there. Here's Sasano had come back to lane though, even at low health. Did get some good pressure on Jing Wei and got her down, but I came back out, escorted her back. Excuse me, escorted her back here to make sure she gets the buff and gets out of dodge. I'm going to come back and say, is he going to really... Alright, no, he faded away. I'm like, oh! Ah! Yeah, if I would have just popped out a half second sooner, would have been able to drop a minion in his lap, and if not kill him, at least interrupt him and give me an opportunity to. But here comes Bacchus. You're like, really, Bacchus? I told you you're not going to get away with that. I'm like, oh, I got two of them here. Let's get rid of one of them. Oh, there's Jing Wei, but I'm not going to get away. So I tried the old, let's go left, not right, when they think I'm going to go right, but go left, and then yeah, it didn't matter. I was way too low health. I wasn't getting out of there, but at least thought, you know, go for the confusing angle and kind of go towards them to go away. It was the thought. It's what I went with. I only had like a split second to make the decision. You know, sometimes it's not the right one. Alright, so come back. We got our boots done. We're starting, I believe that's going to be an urchin cloak there. I wasn't double looking here, but I'm pretty sure that's what I went with. So Gold Fury seems to be the spot of action right now, so I'm heading over that way because, you know, I don't want them taking Gold Fury. See what we can go here. We got a mess going on. Sasano's in over his head at the moment. Can we lock him down? Oh, we missed with the root. There's the yawn. That's going to be enough to get Daji to get in on him and get the kill. Alright, so we got 3 of them down. I want to attack the Gold Fury here, so I call for that in the VGS. I figured we got Daji, me, I see Jing Wei coming, I go right into the Gold Fury. I'm like, alright. I'm like, wait a second, something doesn't seem right. I look up, Daji had ran away. Like, oh, come on, honey. You really could have helped us just secure this a little bit, you know, before you went back to do the harpies. So I had to back out here a little bit, but Jing Wei had more than enough health to pick that up, and I'm going to go ahead and right back to Fountain here. Even though I didn't have enough gold to buy the next level of Urchin Cloak, I needed to go get some health, and that's what we did. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do when it comes to that. Don't want to get caught out there, you know, and be an easy kill for the enemy team. So as we come running out, this is my general pathing in a situation like this where there's nobody out, no action. We're all basically returning from Fountain. I'm going to come up in between duo and mid lane and see where needs the help. I know I'd like to get some wards out here as well. I see somebody sneaking around right there. I think I drop a ward in and I'm going to go out see if I can help Nuwa, but unfortunately, there was more than just the 2 of them there. There was 3, so I'm going to yawn and make my way back to tower as quick as I can and call out that I got some people heading over here towards solo lane, and then I'm going to go into the jungle and make sure that, you know, we have a fair fight over here at least. I run into Nija. He doesn't even seem too interested in me, so, well, you know, I'll take some free damage on you. I'm going to go ahead and root you. What, you think you're going to get away? Nope. Come out here, yawn him, and oh, I'm like trying to give her the standing still target, and she was anticipating him moving. That's a delicate balance, you know. I was trying to be helpful and ended up being harmful, and that stank. There I went for the ult just to get him off of someone that was low health there, but Jing Wei throws the little whirlwind right underneath where I had launched him up from, and upon falling and bouncing, they get thrown back up ever so briefly to be killed by Jingwei. Let's get in here and take down Bacchus too. I told you Jingwei and I got some chemistry going on here. Not only in the beginning of the match, but we're carrying that through here into the mid of everything. So I'm going to go back and take up that next tier here, which is something I kind of got to get used to, the general slower purchasing level, of Conquest, especially, compared to, like Joust and Clash and Arena and so forth there. But I'm learning that, you got to just slow it down a little bit, take it easy. Don't think that you're a fantastic tank. And, that and kind of stank as I'm, like, coming out to right lane, and then Daji's like, hey, I dropped this buff for you. I'm like, yeah, I ain't going to try to get there. I was coming over this way to kind of give Dan some support, because he was still having a little bit of a tough time here against the Kurnanos. Oh, and here they lose somebody. I believe they make it back here, though. I'm pretty sure this is a temporary loss of people. But, oh, hey, Nija, what are you doing? Oh, caught between a rock and a hard place here. Let's keep him in place for Daji, slow him down, and make sure he's not getting anywhere because her abilities were down. Go ahead, launch him up with the ult, and down he goes. And Daji chuckles as we head back into mid lane. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good, picking up a kill. Not something I fully expect to do as the big guy. I like to support and help my allies pick up them kills, but I'm not about to let anybody get away. And I felt that, Daji had used her kit there, and yeah, he can be a slippery one, so I wanted to make sure that we got him good and down. Here I call for the attack on middle lane, because we were kind of spread out, and I'm like looking at this tower with no health, like, come on, this is what we got to be doing right now. We got to take this tower out. So I'm going to anchor down here and see if I can't get some people coming this way, but realistically, no one's answering that call, so I'm going to go over here and kind of help Daji. But Bacchus had already decided to kind of peel off, and then we take a look at each other, and yeah, no, we're a bunch of Guardians. What are we going to do to each other? Bounce off each other's guts? But we'll go back out to lane, do it with some minions around. Like that. Bacchus didn't belch there, fully expecting, the yawn to interrupt him. So, oh, we saved that, though, for when you did belch. Hey, that's how playing Guardian works, I'm peeling you off, people, not using it to initiate. No, sometimes I use it to initiate at the right moment. Alright, oh, there I missed the belly bounce on him, and then I get stunned, so I can't interrupt him that time, but I'm going to go ahead and yawn and lock him down here, because he's low health. Try to give my team every opportunity I can to get that kill on him. Oh, Daji goes down. I'm going to do my best here to protect Jingwei. I throw out the meditation. Can I lock down this? Oh, I'm about to go. Can we kill him? There he goes. There goes Kurnanos. Oh, I'm going to get the yawn in while I'm down. Can I stay alive? Oh, Nija, there he goes. Jingwei with the save. And Bacchus, what are you going to do, boy? You got to hop out of dodge. Oh, I felt good about that one. That was just one of those fun moments where I'm like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm Kumbhakarna. Oh, I still got my yawn up. And my team just came in and saved the day. It was a good team moment. Again, Jingwei peeling off Nija there. That was high five. Well, I told you. We had our moment here in this game together. All right, so we got good things going on now. We're heading back out here. We got the Urchin Cloak in now, and Tier 2 of Gem of Isolation. So I definitely like Gem of Isolation on Kumba, because I got an easy to hit with area effect around me, and then the root and the slow and everything. Just getting that extra crowd control out there as the Guardian is, I think, one of the key things to do. So we're coming out here, we're putting pressure on. We did get mid tower down. I'm like, all right, where's the fight breaking out? Fight, all right, right here, center court. So let's go in, and all right, it broke up. Like, really? Come on, guys, where are we going? Oh, all right. Nija's coming back out. Let's get Kurnanos locked down here. I get the root in, but he dashes, but he has a good ult pickup. High five. That probably saved his life right there. I was willing to bet that one. I thought that was a good play on his part. I even called it out in game that was a good ult on his part here. So I know Daji's floating around, and I'm feeling pretty good about my ability to hang around with these guys for a little bit. But I'm like, all right, I'm securely left alone. I'm going to go ahead and alt one up and make my way out of here. Oh, look, we got some guys in Gold Fury. Let's make sure that goes down. Yes, it does. All right, now we got some more gold to play with. And I'd love to, you know, dance around and get some more gold to be able to finish my goodbye when I was going back. But I just looked at it and really felt that the health was needed, and I could buy a relic. So I was like, yeah, I think that was the right call. Let me know down in the comments, so you know, if I should have stayed out for the gold too. You know, again, I was thinking health, relic. All right, you know, it's just, you know, it'd be nice to also do the buy, but just you can't have your cake and eat it too all the time. You know, sometimes you just gotta get the cake and then wait for the birthday to actually happen so you can have a slice. All right, so we get out here on Vulcan. Oh, I missed with the root. I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't want to yawn him. So we're just going to dance around here a little bit. Give Nuwa some time to come out 2 lane. And let's see. All right, we're heading back over here to the duo lane area where Jingwei has been caught and surrounded now down by herself. Who we got? Vulcan over here. Oh no, Bacchus. Oh, we're going the wrong way, Bacchus. Yeah, Bacchus and Vulcan. I'll get the yawn in on him. Just do what I can to try to keep her alive. Looking for the opportunity to alt Bacchus up into the air away from her. But Jingwei is able to get back to base. Now, can we lock down the fat man? Oh, this time, all the dancing back and forth he's done all match. This time, he goes straight. But I catch him with the yawn. That's enough to slow him down. Throw the yawn on him. And Nuwa, for you, a present. I don't know, but this game I've had something here with setting up the guests and then being able to run back to lane with them laughing. I really appreciate that. I didn't catch that the first time around, that both Nuwa and Daji laughed on their way back to mid lane after a kill. Nor did I catch it the first time I sat down to record this, but only to find out at the tail end of the day that all the videos I had recorded that day were corrupted and not usable. So I had to redo everything. Fun stuff. But, you know, notice it tonight that, hey, I got a double laugh back to mid lane for the setup and kill. High five. I appreciate that. Alright, so see, sometimes even watching the game back for the second time is still worth your while because you still catch things that you didn't catch during live play, during the first review of the game. Now I'm into a second review here, and it's like, oh, wow, did you see that? All right, so what do we got here? Anyway, we got Daji taking Sasano down. We got a fight breaking out over here, just past Fire Giant. I'm going to go over and see what havoc I can wreck here. All right, what do we got? We got Dan Alton in. We got the Fat Man. Oh, I'll root him. I wish I would have not done that, though. We're going to throw him up in the air and just kind of ward him off over here. Miss him with my belly bounce, but oh, Nija, where you think you're going? Nowhere. Daji's got you. Fat Man here coming through. All right, we get the root down, and we're going to come in and try to yawn him in place again to try to help our Daji, but no, can't get the hook-up connection there. And again, just kind of trying to do my best to keep him occupied so my damage dealers can do what they do best, damage the dealing. I told you, you watch this channel long enough, you'll catch lots of nice little dyslexic moments like that. Brought to you by DirtxNapxDan. So, while I'm over here and the fight's going awry, I'm like, well, you know, what can we do? Let's take their mana buff. You know, I could use some mana. You know, maybe one of my allies can. I think I actually picked this one up since I'm taking it from the enemy team here. But I'm just like, this is not what I do. That's for sure. And I pick up the buff and I'm like, you know, I think the right thing to do is just not even let that, not even kill that little guy. I can just kind of let him up and that kind of annoys the enemy team because it doesn't respawn until they all die. Is that right? I think I've seen that somewhere before. I love Bacchus's backing animation, by the way. I think that's one of the better ones. But can I get away? Ooh, yes. My minion's in to save the day there. As I was just like, ooh, did I do that too far out? Anyway, back to base. We finished one of my favorite items on this buy, Gem of Isolation. And what are we going into next? I'm thinking it'd be nice to have some cooldown. I feel like I need to tank some towers here. So let's get some more physical defense up and running. And get the cooldowns along with it. And some extra mana, which is always nice as well. So definitely one of my more favorite items when I'm playing a tank or a bruiser, just because of the cooldowns on it. Got a little bit of action going on here over at Gold Fury. So let's go over and see what we can do. I'm kind of a little slow getting to the party here, but you know, big man has to run us. Dan ults in. We get the lockdown here, but he ports over, and we got Sasano. Can we catch him in the yawn? No, we can't. He gets away. I'm just feeling like I'm running ring around the rosy here, but there's somebody. I'm going to just go take you out of the fight there. Again, Bacchus for the moment. Then we're going to look into seeing if we can't root anybody down, but again, nobody seems to be want to hang around me. I don't know. Is it my smell? I mean, he does got pretty big armpits there. Again, Bacchus with the dance over the wall here to get away, but I'm going to come back and lock these guys in place, give Dan the opportunity to smash Nija into the wall, and down he goes as he tries his last attempt to get away. Alright, so we're really starting to put the pressure on these guys here. We got 3 guys down, and we're pushing up center lane here. Now Vulcan goes down. Now Kernanos is the only one left standing to defend Phoenix here, as our entire team, less Jingwei, bears down on him. He gets the Aegis in to save his bacon, but it's not going to be enough as DirtxNapxDan gives him the dirt nap to take. Let's cycle out, clear the aggro of the Phoenix, and see what we can do here to drop this thing down. But I didn't notice that only Dan and I stayed, I think, here. And, yeah, that wasn't going to be enough to drop the Phoenix down. And I thought, alright, you know, just one's out. Dan, are you... Oh, darn it. You know, I really... when it comes to Phoenixes, I feel like it's got to be an all or nothing. I'm like, that wasn't the play. That wasn't the play. Alright, but hey, let's just go ahead and heavenly wings our way out of here. You go this way, I'll go that way. Dude, what do you think you're doing? All right, just stay put, man. Just stay put. I'm gonna just come on, Sasano. I said, let me alone. Now, darn it. Oh, and down I go. But I got the yawn, and Jingwei comes in, and Jingwei and I again keeping each other alive and doing well. High five. Once again, I'm back to base to heal up. Finish off my armor. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Alright, so where are we down to? We got all the towers down in left and center lane. Just have right lane to work on here as a team. And at this point, we really have come together pretty well as a team. I've really enjoyed just, you know, roaming around from place to place. But that's all, folks. But place to place. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh. Here, I was trying to look up the scoreboard, but I've been disconnected from the PlayStation Network. Though it does allow you to finish your game, it doesn't give you access to everything in the game. And oops, I didn't mean to take that, but they had actually already both left anyway. So, oh, okay, I was going to go take the mana buff that was laying over there unwanted, but well, I got speed buff, so now I'm a fast fat man. High five. I like the big guy, striding quick. He's a natural sprinter here. Alright, so let's go over here and take a look at the Gold Furies situation. Oh, Kernanos, you want to dance, huh? You want to dance? Oh, I don't care if you got Bacchus here. Bacchus, I've been picking on you a lot this match. Let's come over here and just lock you down a little bit. Oh, Nija, what, you want to dance too? Oh, I'm ready. Let's lock you down. Oh, throw him up so he comes back down. Get the knockback on the other guys. Let's go in to lock him down yet once again. Nija goes down. Bacchus goes down. Oh, we got a Vulcan ult in, but it's not enough to take any of us out. Ooh, we got somebody chained. Is he coming in? I didn't have that timing right, did I? Oof, that was bad. And he didn't come in anyway. But, you know, forget that tower. He's going to put a new one down soon enough. Let's go stake up this void buff. Yeah, we're going to stake it. That's when you steal a buff. You stake it. Alright, then I was coming over here. I was going to look at the red buff, but, oh, we got some action. I'm like, you know... I'm just going to go ahead and stay with it. Yep, you know, nothing came out of that fight here. I still got speed buff, so I'm letting the void buff down. Alright, guys, you know, let's just go ahead. We got a couple of us here. Let's go ahead and run up and see if we can't take Phoenix. Oh, and somebody left the game, but, you know, it's pretty much game over at this point at 42 and 15. You know, what kind of gold lead we got here? Oh, 12k gold lead. Yeah, I mean, it's game over at this point. I don't think I've seen any comebacks in this type of area here. But boy, at that point, I just wanted to try to lock Nija down so we could get him out there along with Phoenix. Oh, Bacchus coming back in, trying to be a little aggressive. Well, I couldn't interrupt your burp. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of crowd control you in place here so that my guys can do their thing. And yep, that's it. That's game. They weren't going to take any more. Lots of good voice packs in this one. So, excuse me. Let's go ahead and fast forward here a little bit. Oh, that's right. There are no stats at the end of this one, folks, because that's another thing that you miss out there with getting disconnected from the network, is you don't get the stats. So anyway, I think I did pretty good there. I was at 1-1 and 16, I believe, there for the final kill count, with 2 passive saves there by my team, which was pretty awesome. Getting through with that, and a wasted one alt there by Kernanos earlier on. So I know I mentioned it earlier, but again, I will be starting my Wednesday night Twitch streams that I am looking to do from 8 to 11 on a weekly basis. You can find me at dirt_naps_dad_PS and the number 4 there. Look for the link down below, and give me some comments here. Let me know what I'm doing right here in Conquest and what I'm doing wrong. I know I have a lot to learn. I am, truly a bronze level player at this point. I haven't done that, any ranked Conquest yet, but I have in Jousting, came out to bronze 5. Had a rough start to that, but hey, you live and learn, and I'm just thankful to have gotten through my qualifiers at this point, and looking forward to just keeping that rolling. Hey, leave me some comments, hit the subscribe button, click the little bell so you know when my videos come out. And when it comes to Dirt Naps, just remember that you got to give them before you take them. Peace out, folks.